secluded valley lies a jewel of early Californian history. The Mission San Luis Rey is just off the highway, and with plenty of RV parking, it's the ideal spot to take in a little Oceanside history. Founded in 1798, Mission San Luis Rey was named in honor of Louis IX, King of France and patron of the Franciscan order. The mission remains the largest of the Californian missions. It is often said that the history of the missions is the history of California.
The original program was to have missions one-day walk apart, but San Diego and San Juan Capistrano were more than 2 days apart. And I don't know why they didn't get around to building this one until the 18th mission. There were 21, this was the 18th. There were Indians living here, there was a water supply, everything was just right for a mission. Finally, they got around to it in 1798. Around the mission developed a small town, and that small town eventually became Oceanside.
The Mission Museum houses a collection dating back 300 years. These artifacts tell the story of early missionaries, settlers, and Louisiano Indian tribes. Today, the mission is a working monastery open to history buffs, as well as those seeking a place of worship.
We have the museum. The museum takes about 45 minutes, and it does include the church. There's a video, several exhibit rooms. Outside, there is the cemetery, which includes the old cemetery, and it is an active cemetery. We have the ruins of the soldiers' barracks. Each mission was home to not only priests, padres, but to a contingent of soldiers. The soldiers were from Spain or Mexico. We have the lavanderia, which is special for us. Up until 40 years ago, it was just another hill, but we knew there was a laundry with beautiful stairs going to it because of homework done by a young man, a Luiseno Indian, who went to Rome to learn how to be a priest. And one of his assignments was tell what it was like. We knew the lavanderia was there, but until we had the seminarians here, whose job is to not only learn how to be a priest, but do manual labor, their labor was to empty all that hill and get down to where the lavanderia was.
A composite of Spanish, Mexican, and Moorish styles, the mission captures the flavor of Oceanside. The mission's church is no exception.
It's typical in many ways, except it is the only one that is built in the shape of a cross. San Juan Capistrano was built that way, but it fell down in an earthquake. So they adjusted the measurements, made this one out of adobe, and it is now the only one in the shape of a cross. It is reminiscent of a Spanish cathedral, marble, columns, arches, only they're painted marble. The whole thing is adobe.
More than just a stop on the tour, this stunning church is parish to 5,000 families and is the center of mission life. The Mission San Luis Rey's rich history, stunning architecture, and lovely gardens make it a wonderful destination for people of all faiths.